up in February, but we rocking and rolling. I'm doing another segment called The Challenge, named after one of my favorite shows. And because I like challenges. You guys know I've been doing this for years. I actually encourage people to challenge me if you have a question about neo positivity or how it could apply to any situation or any subject, because that's my claim to fame. It works in any and every situation for every single thing. I won't bring you anything less than that. So as long as it's coming from a good place, a place of growth, no kind of disrespect or anything like that. But um, I was challenged with the money thing, and it is a great question. How can I or anyone say that you don't care about money? And I had to start off by saying it's definitely a state of mind that you have to get yourself into, but it's easier when you come to realizations, and that was the process, my growth process as far as that went. For one, money doesn't exist. And I know people, certain people, like my dad would probably look at me right now and say, "Oh boy, get out of here." But literally everything that exists is made of vibrating energy waves, right? Everything that exists. And vibrating energy waves has kind of the same definition as God: never be destroyed, created or destroyed, moving in and out of everything. So at the end of the day, if you want to speak God's language, call it what it is. It's God. You have a conversation with God and point at a part of Him and give it a separate name that you know to be, or as long as the English language has been out. Really? If you don't speak to God, speak His language. Just certain characteristics, certain things that you can figure. People say, "Oh, God is this big mystery," and I agree. But there's certain things that you can gather when you reverse engineer life's basic rules. We live, we die, we love, we hurt. If you get to dissect what the creator's objective was, once you reverse engineer things, so certain things you can figure out, floating off onto a different subject. But I can prove to you 50 different ways that money doesn't really exist. And that I used as an anchor, you know. But this was the real kicker to me. I love the color orange, Tiger Pride, and uh, excuse me, allergy cover card. Someone handed me an orange card, or the old ING direct card. Someone handed me an orange card and said it has unlimited funding on it. Only catch is you can never spend another form of currency again. It's accepted everywhere you go on this planet, and it's unlimited funds. But you can never, excuse me, cough drop ain't working. You can never touch a dollar or spend a dollar again, or a penny or whatever. And hell yeah, let's go. No hesitation, let's go. So it's not the money I want, which made me think if I was in another country, I'd be thinking rubles, pesos, yen, whatever it's called. I'd be thinking other things. So it's not even the money. It's not even the green paperbacks that I want. As a matter of fact, every time I get money, it either goes in, it goes in the bank, or I'm gonna buy another airplane. But it's like, it's the exchange. It's the airplane that I want. It's the gas. It's the food that I buy. It's those things that I want, not the cash. Now, couple that with the fact that the money doesn't exist anyway. You know, and I like this. I like to also added this part on, and this is as of last couple of years, and it's really, really, really helped me out. I like to call it God money, not the God of money or God is money. What I'm saying is the exchange of something with monetary value to get you the food to feed your kids. That thing, that exchange that's happening, the essence of that exchange, how that lack of that exchange, or lack of the ability of that exchange, can draw in on your heart. That essence that comes with that, if you had to put that force into a being and give it a name, I call that God money. And once I gave it a face, I immediately wanted to be friends with it. We've had our ups, we've had our downs. Most of them have been ups in the past 10 years since I saw The Secret and all, really decided to take it to the next level. What thoughts become things. We have a great relationship. Now, when you look at money, if you were to take $1 out of your pocket right now, look at it. you're going to begin to think things. You're going to have a set feeling about how money has you feeling these days. Sounds like a person to me. How does money have you feeling? Is well, I'm kind of fucked up with it. We seen better, but hey, next year, my boy always says that we seen better, but hey, 2019 is the year. Yeah, let me know how that works out for you, dog. Keep saying that. Keep saying that. You're gonna end up in a situation where you're saying, well, we've seen better next year. You can be, or matter of fact, come December, we've seen better, but 2020 is my year. Now that only gets you more saying that. Change your ways, or don't. I'll be trying to let cats know, but your relationship is formed, and if you think it's not a relationship, think of this: when you're driving down the highway and someone cuts you off, and you get pissed off and beep your horn, blurt out an obscenity if you're in the car by yourself, hopefully. Can't be cussing with the car with kids and you know what I mean? You've now formed a relationship with that person. You've given them a personality. You don't even know if it's a guy or a girl yet, let alone age. You've given this being a personality. And it's a douchebag personality because of what they just did. You've interacted with them energy-wise. You're cursing them out in your mind, knowing it's not them. It's a different type of curse out, one that you'll never be able to really satisfy because you'll probably never see that person again after the next 10 seconds. And you know this because of the millions of times that you've done it before driving. But these little relationships are formed. Why can't this be another one? A personality. And for you to say, God money, not God of money, because that will do something else in your mind, and it's really, semantics are everything, trust me. But God money, just like God car, out of all the vehicles you ever own or look at, you can only operate one at a time. God car can come to you in many different forms. Some of them you look at and you say, that's not even mine, that's my neighbor's, that is God car. It cannot be replaced. Horses have their thing, airplanes have their thing, but as this category, it can affect you, it causes you grief sometimes, it makes you happy sometimes. The impact that they have on your life, and I mean they as God car, all of them. So when you do this with money, immediately he said, well, you know what, I'm taking a step forward, just like you would if this was someone at your office. I want to be friends with that person. I'm going to take the initiative to strengthen our relationship. I'm going to take that step forward, and guess what? Hi. I would like to be best fucking friends with you. Yeah. Look, y'all want to hear me talk the way I talk? I want to be best friends with you, my nigga, for real. Let's go right off into the sunset. You know what I mean? Let's spend some time together. You know, me and money, I want to spend some time with money. I want to spend, look, me got money right now. I want to spend some time with money. Yeah, that's what I want to manifest into my life. These ain't hundreds. This is a mental exercise I was doing. I wanted to, paper therapy. The guy said paper therapy, we let the money relax us. I forget his name. My boy's a big fan of his. Got a real raspy voice, kind of like mine right now, but I wanted to every now and then just count $10 because I wanted to bring a quick nut in. Sorry to say it like that, but a little $5,000, $10,000 day. You know, I wanted to bring one of those in. Been nice little minute since one of those came in. So I said, let me get used to carrying cash. I never carry cash at all on me. That's just how I roll. But I wanted to do this, so I carry 10 ones. I think 20 would be too much. Takes too long to count that. By the time I get to 15, I'm thinking about I gotta pick up milk on the way home. 10 is just good enough, and I don't count to 10 every time because if you notice, with money, and I'll probably do another segment on this right there, but you get a little bit of anxiety once you get to the end because it's counting down. Nobody wants to stop counting money. So be wary of that if you're going to do this exercise. But I would say up 10 times. Up. The spirit's lifting. Yes. I just thought about I could use this as my affirmation and the paper therapy at the same time. Yes. I love it. I'm definitely going to use that. That's genius. Oh, I love it. Y'all just witnessed this shit. Right at 10:20 in police code, that means what's your location? What's my location? I'm on cloud nine, chilling. You guys remember I drove all over that 20. Faded into the background. I know where it is, but I ain't seen it in a month or two. I ain't even thought about it. Fives, however, to me, will not. I ain't gonna let this slip away. This ain't gonna just fade somewhere, nigga. It's like $50. I'm not just gonna let this slide away somewhere. Problem is, I never carry cash on me because I don't care if you leave the house with $10. You coming back with like 7 or less, and I hate that. That's why I don't carry cash. But this is gonna be something new I'm doing every now and then. Paper therapy plus affirmations now. But yeah, at the end of the day, do I want the Lambo? Yeah. Do I want the money to get the Lambo? Yeah, tucked away in a safe somewhere. But I really want to drive my Lambo. I got one pair of diamonds. That's it. The only diamonds I've ever owned in my life. Everybody thinks, oh, Neil's out here doing all this crazy shit. Nah, man, I just be chilling. I stack bread, bank, nigga. Sorry, y'all got me in my zone. I got one pair of diamonds. I wear them every single day. I ain't holding back. Gucci, whatever it is, I'm wearing it every day. I can. My sister passed away a long time ago. Our time on this earth is limited. I learned that's a $1,200. Right behind me is a $1,200 Gucci bag. Real shit. This that real shit. Look at these buckles. We don't play around. I never took. Hold up. I don't like. You know me. I don't want it sitting on a strap. Because I don't even use that bag. And that's the thing. I never use it. And when I had an opportunity to use it, guess what? I didn't. Because I was going to a place that was suspect. And I kind of wanted my bag to just look like everybody else's. Because if niggas would have saw that, yeah. So, that made me think. That's some bullshit. I spent all that money and I can't even. Nah, that ain't how I'm living. That ain't how I'm living. So, yeah, that's that story. Remove money story. But I do want money so that I can get those things. I do want the money so that I can enjoy those things. It's a stepping stone. I also want the gas in the car to get me to the airport. I also want there to be a pilot. There's a million different things in addition to the money in between. But at the end of the day, do I want to sit on a beach off my balcony in Malibu staring at the ocean? Yes. Is money needed? Yes. So is water. Not only in the ocean, but in my body. We're like 80-something% water. Gas, situations, people, energy levels, all this shit is needed. Money's just a detail, and me and him we're really good friends now. We're really great friends. And it's as a result of this thinking, this way of being, this no money thing. I separated myself from money and time the second I retired. I wanted no parts with none of them. I'll swipe a plastic card every time I go in the store as long as they let me leave with whatever I want. I don't worry about the numbers. And when I spend too much, you hear it. That's my alert going off. And what does it say? That's private affirmation. I ain't gonna share all the details. You know what I mean? But when I spend too much, it seems to just come back to me somehow. In the form of a check. And it's crazy. It's crazy because I love it, but I want more. I hate to be ungrateful, but I want more. And I shouldn't. I gotta treat that like I do money. Stay here and watch the movie is the only way to do that. To stop the ambition, stay here and watch the movie. Yeah. But one step at a time. One moment at a time. Not one day at a time. It's too many moments pass by. One moment at a time. I'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.